First Corvette with powered. It's the first fully loaded, optionable Corvette. Windows. It's a 56. First new body style. Dontov was there for a year now, I think. I think he came in 55.
Yeah. Get the win. 1361. This was one of his babies. First green one.
The man had a dream.
The first one with both a hard top
and a soft top.
It's got a power soft top. And our weekly program. They have dual quads. All the early ones were dual quads.
Oh, they all were.
All of them.
How do you like that?
And then when the mechanics started complaining about changing spark plugs.
Yeah, fouling. Yeah.
So then they said, okay, now we'll make that an option.
So okay.
This one's got courtesy lights, and it's got the jewel here for the
emergency brake warning lamp.
It's got the Wonder Bar radio. It's got a heater. Heater was an option.
It's a 4-speed, not a 3-speed?
Well, it's a 3-speed.
Oh, it is a 3-speed, because I've seen a few 3-speeds. I saw a 59 in California, San Diego with a 3-speed and 2 4s.
No, they were all 3-speeds.
They were all 3-speeds.
3 speeds and power glide. 4-speed didn't come out until May of '57.
All right, so a full, more than a year later.
Yeah.
All right, now we know. Yeah, see the motor.
Everything in this car has a casting date.
Yeah.
Of November '55. The block, the heads, the flywheel.
Is this the original motor?
No.
That's what someone told me, because the valve cover bolts don't line up. Not supposed to line up.
The original motor's at home.
You got it.
I have.
Good luck finding it if it's a boat anchor somewhere.
No. This car was road tested in Sports Car Illustrated magazine by Carl Ludvigsen, who was
yeah, I collect magazines. I've got piles and piles.
And he drove this car. They drove it in Westchester County, New York.
Yeah, just north of New York City.
Yeah. And this car is actually, the original motor was tweaked by Chevrolet. It was not a stock production motor.
Right, they had it in the factory room, making it work.
Right, exactly.
Look at those shark's teeth. Now you've got the European headlights. That doesn't melt the wiring harness. I had it happen at Corvair. I had a fire. Oops. Got some secrets here.
I don't know if I got all of it, but this is Sports Car Illustrated. No, I only have the one sheet.
But want to repossess it?
This is the car right here. And in the rest of the article, it said serial number 2.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's from May of '56.
May '56 Sports Car Illustrated, which is now Car and Driver.
Right.
How you doing, Lucky?
Looks like Corvair taillights to me.
Alive.
Looks just like Corvair taillights. Or 58 Chevy.
58 Chevy's closer.
Yeah. Well, the Corvair taillights have a similarity, the bullet. So where'd you find the car?
It was over there. No, we're checking out the buses to see if we can get one of them started.
Cool car. Oil pressure gauge, Wonder Bar radio, speaker, no glove box, heater, power windows.
Left lane again to win, 1449, 99 miles per hour there. Above ground, that's the new thing.
Where'd you find the car?
I was told about the car in 1971. The car was in Aldenville section of Chicopee, Mass. And I met up with a guy that said he brought the car back because the car was, this particular car was in the auto show at the Waldorf Astoria.
Right.
New York City. And it was dropped in Brooklyn at Albany Schwartz Chevy. All this documentation tells you the whole story.
So you have the documentation?
Yeah.
Adds to the pedigree.
Yeah. So, guy told me he brought it back. He was from Indian Orchard, Mass. He had just gotten out of the service, and they gave him a chunk of money, bought the Corvette from a used car dealer in '57, drove it home.
What would it be worth if you had to put a price tag? I don't want to buy it, you don't want to sell it, but...
You know how much it's worth right now?
Knock me down.
Go ahead, take a guess. With the original motor.
You know, I've seen that the last 67 that Mike Alice restored, was it 400? It'd be worth 150, 200.
250,000.
Yeah, because it's the only one. It's the only one. So 250, and this car I paid 2,000, and they both have. I got a 4-speed. I wouldn't race you because, well, this car is peppy.
Well, you know what?
It handles better than yours, I bet.
The story on this car is that last 67
Yeah.
that Terry McAllis had.
Yeah, I saw that article.
Now, he bought that car. He spent $100,000 for a quick restoration.
Yeah.
He ran it to Barrett Jackson, and it did $660,000. And do you know who bought it for $660,000?
Where's it parked? Next to this one?
Terry McAllis. He bought it. He expected that car to do $1 million.
Right.
And it didn't do $1 million.
Yeah, but you know, when you're dealing with cars, the 67 is the most desirable, they say right now, the 427, 430. When you're dealing with cars, high-end stuff, guy's got $10 million. What does he care?
No,
Big deal. It's just a drop in the bucket.
A guy from Massachusetts who hung around with Jay Leno as a kid, went out to California, went out to Pebble Beach, saw a 4-door convertible sedan. Can't tell you any more about it because I don't even know what it was. He said, I sliced it and I diced it, and I looked it over good. I give it every benefit of the doubt. And when it came up for auction, he says, I stopped at $40,000 because that's all the car was worth. He says the car sold for $120,000. So Jay said to him, well, you know what, whatever his name was, you live in Massachusetts and out in the Cape, you got some millionaires. But here in California, we got billionaires. And lots of them. And they don't care how they spend their money.
Yeah, big deal.
You know, a lot of these guys spend their money. They spend $1 million.
They're going to die.
Buy a Hemi.
Yeah, they want one.
That's nothing more. They're not car enthusiasts. They're brokers, and that's an investment. And they don't think they're going to get burnt. That's a way for them to launder their money.
And even if they don't, even if they do, who cares? They have the car. They're going to lose it anyways in an exchange and a bank or this or that.
A lot of guys will buy a car, they'll write it off as a business expense or advertising.
Yeah, advertising.
It's the first car, first 56 with electric windows.
First Corvette with electric windows.
The first Corvette. Corvette number 2.
Production Corvette. They might have had some show cars that had electric windows, but I don't know.
That had differences than this car, though. This is a production stuff would fit.
This is a production car.
Can we see in the trunk?
He put all the chrome on it.
There's all the soft top crap.
Wow.
It's all intact. Does it work? I don't know. Am I ever going to try it? I don't think so.
Excuse me. Your car, I'm messing around with it, but
no, I don't care.
That's a great poster. I'll read it to you, because I don't know what YouTube's going to show me. This is the second 56 Corvette made. It was built during the first 10 days of January 1956. That's right, 002. This is one of Zora Arcus Duntov's Pilot Corvettes. This is the first fully optioned Corvette and the first production Corvette to be painted green two-tone turquoise. One of one in this color. Also is the first to have beige waffle interior, power windows, and both hard and soft tops. Power top. This was the new Corvette displayed at the General Motors Motorama held at the Waldorf Astoria in New York City in 1956. It was also used in magazine ads, Sports Car Illustrated, Bay 56, Road Test, and TV commercial in New York for the new Chevrolet. And the gentleman owns it. It's got 2 4-barrels, a 3-speed, and he enjoys it. And we're here, sort of half side up, Lebanon Valley on the border of Massachusetts in sort of, I guess we'd call it Eastern New York. We got 340 Twisters, we got GTXs with big motors, we got a low-budget Corvair, we got WS6 SS Camaros, 55 Chevys, 58 Chevys, 360 Barracuda, we got an Anglia. Thank you. I'm going to walk around a little bit. I might come back with the camera. Thank you. We got a 340 Cuda with billboard signage. No doubt what that is. Is it a grabber orange, shaker hood, and that Corvette, that cool Corvette. All right, we're at Lebanon Valley. People are checking out, and we're checking out. We'll see you.